For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
India's benchmark index Sensex 30 ended Friday in the green. It closed at 33,781 points, up 243 points. Bulls were back in action, although the market showed signs of nervousness in early morning trade. However, tables turned in late afternoon trade. The benchmark has fallen 18.11% year to date. Shares of Reliance Industries Limited or RIL, India's largest company by revenues, ended firmly in the green on Friday. The shares ended up 3.34% at 1,589 rupees. This was the first time that RIL shares were traded after the allotment in the recently concluded rights issue. The rights issue was for a sum of 53,125 crore rupees and had received overwhelming backing from the shareholders. Home mortgage player HDFC will be entering the markets to raise 2,100 crore rupees on Monday, June 17th. This would be through a non-convertible debenture or NCD issue. The issue is for a 10-year period. HDFC is offering 7.25% interest on this 10-year paper, the first to be launched in fiscal 2020 and 21. Gold futures have displayed divergent trends. Although considered as a safe investment choice, gold has seen a fair amount of profit booking. In the international markets, the $1,800 per troy ounce level continues to be a psychologically important resistant level. For an uptrend, this resistance level has to be clearly broken. No decision has been taken at the 40th meeting of the GST Council about payment of compensation cess to the states. As per the GST legislation, the states are eligible to be paid a compensation cess in the event the collections failed to record a 14% year-on-year growth. The economic slowdown and the outbreak of the pandemic has hit GST collections across the nation. India's index for industrial production or IIP slipped by a record 55.5% in April 2020. This was the steepest fall in IIP numbers this year after notching the 16.7% fall in March 2020. Economists believe that IIP numbers will reverse out as economic activity has resumed since May 2020. For the first time, the union government hasn't given the headline number for manufacturing, mining and energy. India's foreign exchange reserves stood at $501.7 billion as of June 5th, as per RBI data. This is the first time India's forex reserves have crossed the $500 billion level. Much of the inflow came in thanks to the Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel deals, which have buoyed the markets. Rating major CRISIL has warned that India's dairy industry could face a challenging fiscal 2020-21 on the back of the COVID-19 pandemic. While demand for milk is slowly reviving, the lockdown could see this industry report a 3% to 4% fall this fiscal. Steady demand for milk and value-added products like ice creams and yogurt could help the industry tide over tough times. Australia, United States and the EU have approached the World Trade Organization or WTO to lodge a case against India. India has decided to fix the import quota on peas and pulses. There is no quota for yellow peas. The move is seen as backing some producers, including Canada, at the cost of other nations. India's annual pulses imports are placed at about 3 to 4 million tons.